Okay, now we're gonna do the next question, which is it's this one. Yeah. Okay. An array is defined to be n-unique if exactly one pair of its elements sum to n. If exactly one pair of its elements sum to n. For example, the array 2734 is 5 unique 5 unique because only a0 and a2 sums to 5. A0 and a2 sums to 5. Okay, but the array 2337 is not 5q because a0 plus a1 is equal to 5. And a0 and a2, okay, so there is more than 2. Write a function named isnNQ that returns 1 if its integer array argument is nq. Otherwise it returns 0. So they will give us n. Okay. So it's nq is n unique new int 273 something 5 should return 1. Okay. Well, so we have an array and a number, and then we're supposed to check every combination, and we have more than 2 pairs, more than 1 pair, yeah, then we return 0. Okay, let's start our timer. I should include the understanding part though. The exams are not gonna care if you take time to understand. Okay, so we're using Java, so let's copy this and go create a method, a class first. This is question 17, and let's create a public class. Main class, static void main, takes a string array called args, and our method, if you remember, static, it returns int here, so we need to let's call it answer, and let's say it's we're supposed to check, so let's say it's 0 or 1. Let's stay positive, right? Return answer. If anything goes wrong, we're gonna return 0 in the middle. And we have example set, I believe. I'm gonna use this as a test. So let's put it in an array tests. Okay, and then same size, huh? And then format it, make it look pretty. Okay, next we have n. We have 2 inputs. This says anything, I'm just gonna put 2 or something. It doesn't really matter. Array must have. Okay, so if it's less than 2 lengths, we're gonna return 0 anyways. So we have our int array. Now let's call it nums and put the numbers in here. Oops. Yeah, these numbers. Yeah. Okay, let's make it pretty. anything, I'm gonna put 2 here. Alright, we have our testing data. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna give this one by one. Okay, give this input and see what the result will be. It should be the same like this returning value. This is the answer for whatever reason it's here. Okay. So for int I equal to 0, then let's take the nums length. And I is going to increase. Let's print out the results. Let's take this method and give it from tests 1 and from nums 1. Okay, so this should print out each one of the results. Now we're gonna go here. First we're gonna check. Okay, so this is 0 because it has 2 of them. This is 0 because also it has 2 of them. This one is 1 because only one of them. There is no elements. It should be 2 elements. Okay. So we can do nested loops. I don't know if you're already thinking that, but that's the best answer, I think, because it's only 2 pairs. 2 elements, 1 pair. Okay, no pair of elements. Right. Okay. Okay, so first we should check if the array is, if the length is at least 2. Yeah. Okay. So check array length is at least 2. So if a dot length is less than 2, return 0. Failure. Okay, and after that, let's go through the array and check every pair of 2 items. Okay, and count. Once we're done, we'll check the count. If it's 1, then it's good. If it's less than 1 or more than 1, then it's bad. That's what we're doing. So we have a count. We start from 0 and then we're going to go through the array and okay, so for int I equal to 0, I less than, yep, okay. And we have a nested loop of j 0, j less than length, j plus plus. Alright, okay, so we have a nested loop. We're gonna go through each pair of the elements if a at I plus a at j is equal to n, then our count is going to increase because we found one. That's all. Then it's gonna check everything and every pair and then increase our count. At the end of this, once we're done, count is exactly 1. So if count is equal to if count is equal to 1, return 1. Answer is 1. Okay, is not equal to 1. Return 0. Otherwise, it's just gonna go to the answer and it's going to return 1. Or maybe we should put the answer as 0 for whatever reason if it doesn't work out. Oops. Oops. What's wrong? Okay, let's check our time. 8 minutes. Wow. That's good. Let's run it. Format first, then run. Let's see. 3 zeros, 1 1 0. Were we wrong? Our coordination is the same. Okay. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 of them, and it's correct. Okay, which one is correct? 0 0 0 0 is correct. Number 3 should be 1 because only a0 a4 sums to 11. No, you see, there's a problem here. It says a0 and a4. a0 and 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, yeah, sums to 11 is correct. The rest don't do that, but ours is saying number 3, right? It's saying it's wrong. Okay, so what I do this time is I take this. I'm not checking everything right now, just the one that's wrong. And I'm putting it on third one means 2. Code index starts from 0, and yeah, it's same 2. And then I'm going to put here and debug. Okay, our time is flying past 10 by this at this time. Okay, test 2, nums 2, we're going. What we're expecting it to do is pass the length test and then go through each count, but should only find 1. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Now length is less than 2. Okay, it passed that one. Now count is 0, as you can see down here. This is gonna take a while because 11. How many pairs can there be? Okay. I think it should be 11 times 11. Yeah. 110. Okay, so now we increased 1 time. When I is 0 and j is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and j is 4. That's it. That should be it. After this, it shouldn't count, shouldn't increase. Ah, I is 4, j is 0. Okay, I think we found our problem. I is 4, j is 0. So how do we solve this problem? Mm, mm, mm. Did you come up with something? Okay. I could log it, kind of like the pairs that we had already. Um, or how do we do this? So we have set of 0, 1, 2, and ABC. To take 0, A, 0, A, 0, B, 0, C, and then 1A, 1B, 1C. Mm, to B, to C. Mm. Oh no, the time is going. Okay. Mm, so we want to check this with this, with this, with this, with this. Okay, I'm guessing we should start before that then. No, after that. Like 7 with 3 with 3 with 4 we've checked. And then when we check 3 with 7 we've checked already. So with 3 with 3. And we check 3 with this before we checked. So J should start from I, right? If I is 0, we check everything starting from 1. Now it's checking with itself too. Okay, I is 1, we should start checking from 2. So if I is 0, j should start from I plus 1. If I is 1, j will start from 2. I guess this will solve it, I think. We're expecting to see 1. Cool, awesome. That was easy. Okay, time to check everything. 0, 0, 1, and the rest is 3 zeros. 0, 0, 1, the rest is 3 zeros. Awesome. Alright, guys. I'll see you on the next one. This one took us 18 minutes. Sorry about that. I froze in the middle. This was not necessary, but sometimes you need to think. We had 40 minutes for this question, so 18 is not bad. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.